Welcome back to Medieval Dynasty. Let's play Medieval Dynasty. This is Vix 61. So yesterday, we managed to build our first house. We have first house running, and during the night, I've been gathering some resources. The resources, as you can see, some logs, stones, etc. Some stakes, logs, stones. So the plan today, I think it's important to plan a little bit ahead. So what I want to do is actually to move this house over to this side. The reason being, there is a water over here, so I can't build in that area. And I want to have this area here to make sort of a market area. And and have the production there, have more houses, and maybe farming. So the first thing I want to do is to get some of my building stuff in my chest, and I will move my house. Grab whatever I have of building stuff, building material in here, and building tools. I will need them to build a second house, and build a second house, and build a woodcutter, wood shed, and a hunting cabin, or what you call it. And then build a second house so that I can hire the people. Hope to finish all of that by the day, and hopefully if there is some time, I can do some other things as well. For example, a little bit of hunting to add some more food, as we don't have that much food at the moment. So okay, let's get started. First of all, let's see about the arrangement of the quick slots. I always like to have my bow in one, and always activate my arrows. So I have that available all the time. In slot 2, I'm later going to have a sword, so when I'm attacked by a wolf, I can fairly easily kill him with the sword. In number 4, I will have a hammer, and I make sure I always have 2 hammers available. And in 5, I will have a shovel. I may need to remove some stubs while I'm doing this building. And the first, let's say the first 2 slots are for hunting. Then some slots for building, and in the middle and at the end there will be some slots for farming. I come back to that. So I try to keep them fixed, so I know when I'm doing things, I don't have to rearrange and add things to the slots all the time. That's my plan. First thing first, I have my hammer in 4. So let's move the house. However, before we move the house, I'm going to move it over here. So I want to clean a little bit up in this area. To clean up a little bit. It's not necessary, just that if you don't, you lose those resources which may come in handy. So I will build another house too here. So which means I will need a wooden shovel, and the wooden shovel goes to number 5, slot number 5. Okay, so I can go slot number 5. I want to pick up these stumps. By the way, before we move on, During the night, I gathered resources, and because of that, I got some skills. I will go through those. I saved those to show what I'm doing for you now. So the first one is extractions, and gained 1 skill point on extraction, and basically find digging clay pits is not so important right now. 5% slow durability loss of access is not important. Access are cheap, so anything that speed up skill gaining skills, so we can faster build new type of buildings, etc., or other things, is important. So I go for extraction knowledge. I also got some skill points in survival because we're picking up things, and I got 2 actually. I already chose insensitive, that opened up tier 2, so I want to go here to tier 2 to open up tier 3. This is one absolutely important skill which is needed: survival sense. That makes it possible to see things in inspector mode. Got 1 more skill, so I want to do something that speeds me up going somewhere, or the skills. I could go for survival knowledge, but I do want to open up tier 4. So sometimes you do walk in water, that could be important, or the survivalist, less food and water, or strong as an oak, that could also be an important one. But water, I go for water dancer, which means I'm moving faster when I'm moving in water. So I go for that. So, and as you can see here, I need to get up to 500 before it advances again, before I get another skill. And that increases as we open up more skills, as we gain more skills. This will increase too. Okay, so let's pick up these stumps. I need them, and I need this area for building houses. This is my plan now. I didn't pick up the stumps while I was chopping them down because I wasn't clear what to do yet. But now I'm quite clear what I want to do. I'm picking up a few of these stones because I'm planning to build here. Move my house over. So that's it. Grab the hammer and select move. Click on the house and we move it over here. I will try to keep it aligned, more or less aligned with the road, and also move it in a little bit so I have more space for to build some nice fences and things in front. At the same time, there should be a little space behind. Okay, so that's it. That's one house. The second thing we want to do now is to build a second house. We already cleared this area, so let's get started on our second house. We still do a bottle house. Later we will do better houses because that will increase the mood, and when I increase the mood, it will also increase the productivity of the people. I'll make it a little bit distance because these houses will be upgraded to larger houses later on, most probably. So I need the extra space. So going into building mode. So we quickly build a house. We will quickly, as quick as possible, build it to the woodshed and the hunter cabin. I'm finished with the stones right now, so I'll just throw them away. So we see I got stick, I got straw, enough, hopefully, and so we will grab some more logs. Just keep on building. There is a way you can adjust the properties or the settings to make it build fast. But I think, I don't know if you can call that cheating or not cheating, but it's a choice of your own. I choose to go with the standard things. Apart from one change which I did was to have 5 days in the season rather than 3. That's the only change I've done. By the way, I should have the log so I don't have to do it twice. Let's grab some more logs. Now, ideally, we should have a resource storage and a food storage, but it's an advantage to get the woodcutter up and running. He can produce some logs for me. So that's a woodshed now. I can build it. Therefore, we want to prioritize to get those 2 people in as quickly as we have them in by the day, but it will be at the end of the day, and I will start to work on from tomorrow. Now, I need another wood hammer. So wooden hammer, so I don't. So it's ready, so it can continue seamless while building. Get some more sticks and logs. Oh, that's a bit too much. Let's get those. 17 logs is a bit too much. Let's get these and these. Right. I find this game to be a very relaxing game, and there's so much happening here that you have to think about too. But it's not stressful as, for example, those shooting games or those kind of things. It's when you like building stuff, I think this is a great game. So that's finished. Let's move on. We want to have over here, we're going to build the resource storage and other production building. I'll make like a market area, but I will come back to that a little bit later. So let's grab some more building material. Okay. So I want to have houses over here, and I want to build on this side over here. I can hardly build any houses over here anyways, but it's perfect place to have the woodshed for the woodshed and the storage, the hunter cabin, or what you call it. So let's go ahead and mark down those 2 at the same time. So it's an extraction where we have the woodshed, something like that. a little bit aligned with the road. We're going to do the hunting over here. And I believe that's survival. Hunting lodge. So more or less next to each other and more or less aligned with the road. So that should be fine. Okay, let's go ahead. Now, while I'm building two at the same time, it gives me some advantages. I can finish the stones. Oh, well, it's lucky. I just had enough stones. That was not intentional. So, these are more logs. So, let's grab. Let's grab some more logs and sticks. That will not do. Got too many sticks. Let's throw away some of those. Allow me to move. Okay. I wonder if I have enough straw. If I don't have enough straw, there's plenty of straw nearby. That would be quick to fetch those. Now, remember also that while you're building these houses, you have an increase of tax, which I have to pay next spring. So I need to work on my money too, but I have a plan for that. I need a wooden, add an extra wooden hammer. Once I have these set up, I have to go and fetch the people, to hire the people, but I need also to provide for them food, wood and water. I need food, wood and water, plus to build the construction areas for the woodshed and hunting cabin. They need also the woodshed. We need stone access. I believe it's a stone access. It requires stone access. It uses a couple of stone access each day or something like that. Maybe we will be short of wood. We may be short of log, and we may be short of straw too. So let's grab number 3 should be our axis. Yeah, number 3. And I can't build. I need to make sure I have enough access. Okay. So let's build one extra. Okay, so I think that one of these will do. Maybe I'll do 2. I need to create some wood as well. So let's do 2. And as soon as I get my woodcutter in, he will generate, or she will generate new logs. And I do that without cutting trees. They sort of magically generate the logs, I guess, somehow. I also needed some straw. Let's go down here and find some straw. We don't need that many, but we need a few. Okay, let's go for that. Missing 4, my hammer. It's finished. So let's have a look. We are at 3 o'clock. Basically, I can go and fetch the workers and then other stuff needed, but I wouldn't be able to do anything anyways. I need to prepare. So I'll rather prepare now, and then I'll run over to Piastovia, and I start to get things needed for farming, which is going to do one of the next days. So I'll do that while I'm in Piastovia, and also fetch a couple of quests maybe, and also fetch those 2 new citizens. Okay, so first of all I need to have firewood. So let's make a little firewood, only 2. The woodcutter will make firewood by himself. And okay, so that's the firewood. I need also, okay, I need to have stones and sticks and all those things, and I believe I have some over here. 10 stones should do. So let's give him 3 stone axes. And new production level, and 3 stone knives. I think that should be enough for at least one day. And I must come back and add more later on. When I have the resource storage up and running, I can add them directly to the resource storage and I will grab it directly from there. But it's not up yet, so we will add things that I need here. So this one, I just add a log so he can get started on the firewood. Then I add 3 stone axes. Add 3 stone axes. He got what he needs. This one will need, not here. This one will need stone knives for hunting. And how do I know that? Well, you can see that here when you go to management and you go to the woodshed. You can see once you have assignment, you have to assign a worker first, because see, it will I can do edit assignment, and you can see here it costs 2 axes. It needs to produce logs. We will have him produce logs. I'll have him produce firewood, and we will start with firewood, a little bit firewood. That should be enough, and we will add. The worker will come, don't worry about it. We will find the worker. So you see it needs axes. So going into the hunting lodge and edit the assignments. Now this is special because you can choose any of these or all of them. I'm going to do a little bit hunting myself, and I will get a lot of leather and meat. And when the worker is hunting, when this is the hunter, the people hunting, that generates so little. However, what I have struggling with is to make enough fur, because hunting foxes is kind of more tricky, and they run away so easily, and they're not easy to spot. And the same go for rabbits. Rabbits are fairly easy to hunt, but only provide 2 fur. It's not enough. We need more fur because we are going to make winter clothes before the winter sets in. So I'm going to go for fur. And I'll go 100% for fur as a starting point. And we go for skills, and we see that we got one more production. We got 1 production skill. So I'm going to do workshop and smithy. A lot of those things. I'm going to do a lot of all of these things, but just get starting with the crafting knowledge. So I open up tier 2. Okay, so let's see now. What we're going to do, we also need to have time to get into the store. First of all, let's get rid of all the production things we do not need to carry around, especially because we are going to purchase something very important. We'll keep those. The rest is okay. Apart from the firewood we will add to the woodcutter. And it's also convenient to go in and give them a name, the houses. So we have 2 houses now, so you know which is which. This is obviously mine because I'm already living there. So we'll go here and we'll say custom name being Robin, and the other one custom name that and say woodcutter hunter, like that. We will add them to the same house. We don't have time to build 2 houses right now. We'll add them to the same house. We don't want them to get married, so we need to shuffle them around after 1 season or so they don't get married and produce children. We don't want the children right now, because that will mean their wife will not working for 2 years and have to replace that and so on. We don't want that right now. Before we go and grab them, or rather I can grab them straight away, we then need food and water. They got wood, but I will go to Piastovia now first, I go to Piastovia first while it is open. So this is all about planning a little bit ahead. What I want to achieve during the day and make sure you're doing things in the correct order. Or you may keep running the wrong way and losing time. Time is precious, a little bit precious for the initial part of the game. So much we want to do during the spring. We haven't started farming yet. We want to do that. So just make sure we have time to fetch the things from the store. We need some fertilizer. If you're going to do farming, we need fertilizer. We need seeds.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it's me. And I need fertilizer. I can only carry so much, so I do 50. And then we need seed. I don't have much money, so I may not can afford all the seeds. But let's go ahead and prioritize. Cabbage seed is very important. I will do 12. And I will have carrot seed. I will not prioritize that right now. I may come back. Flax seeds, definitely. I'm going to have flax seeds. I'm even going to do 24 of the flax seeds. So a bit expensive, and I will go for wheat. Wheat grain. Can I afford 24? Seems like it. Okay, I'll do 24 wheat grain. That's about it. What
My
I can
wares
afford right
never
now.
disappoint. See you soon.
Okay, see you soon too. Now, let's see if we can find some people we can hire. Also, there's one more thing before we hire the people I want to talk about, and that is something called diplomacy. Let's have a look at the skills. We have diplomacy skill here, and we have 61 out of 100. Means that when we get to 100, we will increase, and we can increase this, and this will be very important. For example, barter will give us 10% better prices, and so forth. And one of the way to increase the levels to gain more diplomacy skill points is to do flirting. So we don't want to get married quite yet. We just want to spend some time flirting, which is nice. Once we get married, that's not so interesting anymore.
That's what I call the true masculine scent.
How can I help you? Travelers of this realm are drawn to the bonfires like moths.
Too young for you, yeah? Okay.
Good luck.
All right. How about you then?
Hello there.
I can talk to you. I have to take a bath.
Long.
Are you kidding me? All right. I'll take a bath. Happy now? So I guess that we shouldn't come dirty talking to the girls.
It's you again.
Are you doing beautiful? I talked to her yesterday too, so you already have some. Okay. Okay, I was lucky with that. That too. Didn't care much about those strokes, did you? Okay. It's a bit dangerous because some of these will oh, that one was lucky. Okay, that's it. I got very
See you
ahead,
around.
54. Now let's see what happened to our diplomacy skill now. It went up a little bit, not enough to get the new diplomacy level, to increase the level, but we need to do some more talking. So now let's focus on finding...
Have you ever wondered what a world without kings would look like?
That's a hunter. 3. That's great. How about this one? Hunter 3 as well. And this one is good for extraction.
You may look like an idiot and talk
this
like
one
an
is
idiot,
good for extraction.
but don't let that fool you.
I mean, I have
He
to
really
have
is an
one
idiot.
man and one girl in one house.
How
So
are
I'll
you?
take this one. This one will be our woodcutter. And I think I was one hunter here. Yes, this is our hunter. But are you hunting too? No, you're not a very good hunter. So I'll go for this
Hello.
one. Alright. Got you both. Let's see. I need to assign you to the house. Assign. Simple small house, yes. And I need to assign you to hunting. You have 3. That is very good for a start. To get 3. And then you also, you're very good. You got 2 3s and all the other 2s. That's very good. And we assign you to the woodshed. You're going to make some logs. So you're all assigned and the tasks are already assigned. Only thing you now need food and water. And it's going to complain about that. Yeah, there you go. Food and water is needed. But that will be ready before you even get to your house. I will have that ready for you. I have some food in my house, so I will share the little I have with them. Now there are deers here, so I will definitely do some hunting because I need more food. I believe this one is my house. This one is my house. Map. Let's see. I will grab some dried meat. I'll give them 10 dried meat. I'll grab the bucket. And the bucket, I'll assign that to number 2 for now, temporarily. Fill the bucket. That's good. And then I will give you firewood. I will give you water. Give you dried meat. 10 dried meat. I'll give you an oat roll too. I will share my oat roll with you. And I will give you 1 roasted meat. I have firewood. have dried meat, water their food, and water. I should be happy. And now it's 7:15. I must say that was a very good day. We managed to build an extra house. We managed to build the woodshed and the hunter lodge, and acquire 2 new people, 2 new workers for those workplaces. And that will start to produce tomorrow. So let's see. And we should get the building. We should get a. You should get a picture. Maybe we'll go something like that. And we go into camera photo mode. And we can go something like that. That's our small settlement right now. And with that, I think we will call it a day. That was the end of chapter 2. And thank you for watching.